Hello Internet! I suddenly became really aware of C++ and learned it, eventually. Anyway, I have hit so many keys on my board in this language and I have something to show for. First of all, I made this app. I meant this app. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Even though Project 2 Flux isn't finished, it's been really fun working on it. Also, I have to be on Kali to even, work on it. Now, you might ask, in the past videos you were like on 50 different operating systems, and you're right, actually, on my desktop I have Debian, Kali and Windows 10. Question is, why the fuck do you have Debian and Kali on there? And I answer, bitch, installing Kali on bare metal was a fucking mistake. It was bloated. I am not saying it's a bad distribution of the Debian OS, but for instance, Firefox crashed way too many times because I was running some music in the background on fucking YouTube. I just wanted some music. Also, I just like installing them on a single desktop, like collecting fucking Pokemon cards. So anyway, why the hell did I learn C++ now, you might think? Well, let's just say C++ makes me feel like a fucking god. I don't know why, it just feels powerful to write down either void or int. Oh, the powers that comes with that. Also, I was just bored, just like I was bored when studying Chinese all of a sudden. Don't judge me. Anywho, before jumping into the whole app making, I wanted to tell you about my learning journey. Wait, I don't actually remember how I learned C++ actually. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, now I remember. So basically I was just experimenting with this whole IO stream thingy. Basically, if you don't know, it's a mod that C++ comes with and it can display stuff in the console. Of course, it's not code and mod, it's a library, but you get the point. Though it's really, and I mean really ugly to look at while working in it. Yes. Oh my god, the good old days when coding wasn't really coding but just having fun creating silly, useless CLI programs. God, I miss that. What? Right, this was fun. Then I created a file called tests.cpp. By the way, .cpp is the file extension for C++ files. Anyway, where I just can tinker around and experiment with different things. For example, I made this cool coffee machine simulator, but this looks fucking ugly. So I went ahead and just rewrote this whole bullshit with some anti-escape codes. And look at this, oh my god, I feel so accomplished. Now you can just imagine I am getting coffee in the middle of the night when craving some real one. Extraordinary. Before this, I was testing out those ANSI codes in a separate file first. I hope it also works on Windows, but who? Who still uses Windows on the big 25 and everything? Who does that? I also made a cool CLI number guessing game. Just beautiful. By the way, if you're still watching, please consider subscribing. This is the footage of this video I had to cut down, by the way, and it would help me a ton. Moving on, I was experimenting with some for loops one day and came across an unexpected meltdown thingy. It looked really like it was spitting out blockchains or something. It was looking pretty cool though, and the code for that was pretty simple as well. Happy accidents happen, see? Okay. One day I was really bored. Actually, that was just 2 days prior writing the outline for this video and also recording this voice line. And since I already was in an IRC channel for very special people, I wrote, "Hey guys, oh my fucking god, yes, what do you want?" I have no idea what to do anymore. And then out of nowhere, every time, he just comes out of nowhere and suggests some shit. "And curses," he wrote. "Mate, are you fucking mad?" I totally replied to him, "Oh Christ, you like me at the moment." Anchors is a library for C++ that lets you create terminal games. Very retro. Anyway, after sudo apt install Anchors or whatever that was, I got to work. I had no fucking idea how to do this though, and since I was just playing around, I asked my imaginary friend from the last video about Anchors, and he answered to fucking kill myself. I then got to work and did Pong, or something similar. It was painful, but totally worth it in the end. I was fighting demons though, while debugging and figuring out why the ball didn't do what I wanted it to. Here we are again. Bouncy balls. We love bouncy balls. I mean, I love them. I don't know about you, but I love bouncy balls that bounce off the walls. Oh my god, that rhymes. Anyway, I've implemented a simple score system. Anyway, I implemented a simple score system and wanted this shit to flash either red or green depending if the paddle misses or goes the bouncy ball that bounces off the walls. Spoiler alert, that didn't really work. And so after hours of recoding and redoing the whole color bullshit, I discovered that instead of painting the background, I painted the foreground of the white space. And guess what happens when you do that? Nothing, absolutely nothing except a void entering your heart, eating you inside out. Oh wow, okay, it works completely fine now. Like even if you hit the bouncy ball that bounces off the walls with the paddle, you miss. Oh, awesome! No, that is not a bug. It's a feature of mental torture. It's actually pretty neat. So that's where I thought I should just download a silly little program called Qt. With that you can create apps in C++, for example, by the way. Actually, that was before the whole console games and bamboozles. And with that, I was set for creating and exploring the wonders of this cool tool. I eventually created a little program that calls out for help every time you want to exit it. It's not calling out of its misery. What are you talking about? Then I tried making an app with which you can count. Isn't that cool? Now you can pretend to be a damn 5-year-old and learn how numbers work. But that was kind of boring. So I pulled Project 2 Flux out of my ass. What I wanted to do was a little toolbox with which you can start a miserable day in this shithole of a world. It should have a simple 2-value calculator and a Pomodoro timer. So after creating the main window, I went and did the whole calculator. It was really inefficient code at first, but nothing a good old chat with GPT can fix, right? I mean, it worked, but it could have just fit into a few 10 lines instead of a whopping 100. The calculator window wasn't resizable really, so it just made it worse looking, but at least it is resizable now. Anyway, I then have gone ahead and created the Pomodoro timer. After a whole 2 hours, I came up with this. It even has this glowy text saying if it is break or work. Well, it is just glowing green up if it's break and goes dim and white and empty and soulless when it's work time. It will always be in work because of this broken economy we live in. I think this has came out pretty good, don't you think? I still have one more place for the button to go, so leave down a comment for what I should implement in that project next. Anyways, I think that's it already for this video. Thanks for watching, subscribe, like, you know what to do. See ya.